Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Conquer College Admissions. My name is Julie. Today we're going to be talking all about 10th grade college admissions checklist. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I share the checklist with you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I release new videos every week. Did you do it? Did you do it? All right, let's go ahead and get started. And if you are a freshman wondering, where's the video for me? Well, we already created the checklist for you. So I'm gonna put up a card up here. It's going to say 9th grade college admissions checklist, part 1. We also have part 2 as well, which you'll learn in part 1. So make sure to click on it. And if you are a junior watching this video, I don't want you to leave because this is such a great opportunity for you to check to see what you're missing, what you didn't get to work on in 10th grade, and you could definitely make up for it as a junior. So don't leave, watch, because I'm not just strictly talking about what 10th graders must do. I'm just letting you all know that this is where you should be going. So if you didn't get to do a certain things in 10th grade, you can do it now. It's never late to do any of these things. And if you're a freshman going into a sophomore year, or if you're just a freshman wondering like what's next for me, this video is perfect as well. So this is for everyone. So the very first thing that you need to have as a sophomore is you need to have a strong theme. And I already mentioned this in 9th grade college admissions checklist, but here is what is different. If you are a sophomore, you should have a pretty good idea of what your academic interest is going to be. So for those of you who don't know, a theme is a combination of your academic interest, your personal interest, and your SPV. S stands for strength, P stands for personality, V stands for values. Having a strong theme is very important because colleges are not looking for a well-rounded student. Can you imagine if that happened? If everyone that they accepted was a well-rounded student who did all the similar things? No, they're looking for a well-rounded class. So you need to be known for your own strength, your own values, your own academic interests, and your own personal interests. And so with that being said, having a good theme, strong theme, is one of the first things that I help my students do inside our program. Now, as a sophomore, you should be getting closer to having a strong academic interest. If you're finding yourself questioning, like, what if I don't know what I want to do? What if I, don't have a passion? What if I don't know what I want to do when I grow up? Those are the wrong questions to ask. The right question to ask is, what is my academic interest? What do I want to study? One of the UC Berkeley admission officers said in an interview that 80% of the students change their majors. So they know that your major will change. Over the high school years, what is your academic interest? What did you do about it? Back it up with evidence, right? So one of the best ways to figure out your academic interest and even strengthen your academic interest is to take action. And so the way that my students take action inside our program is, number one, by creating a passion project, because only action leads to clarity, right? So they work on passion projects even with their initial academic interest, and then they gain more clarity on their academic interest, or they change their academic interest because they're like, okay, this is not what I want to do. And I also help my students land research positions, intern positions, and build a relationship with professors. And so that way they can also get a good idea of whether this field is something that they would like to pursue. So with that being said, having a strong academic interest is now important as a sophomore. And even if you're not fully there, you should always be getting closer to knowing what your academic interest is. And if you didn't know, colleges have you write an essay about why do you want to study blank, your academic interest. So you want to be able to back that up with strong evidences, reasons, and experiences. And if you're wondering like how you can do all of those things, and I also share a lot of examples of my students who were in my program or who are currently in my program right now. And at the end of the free masterclass, I also share a little bit more about our Passion Project Bootcamp program. So if you're like, I feel so stuck in this process, I don't know what to do, I want some guidance, I want to invest in my future and my education, then you're gonna love what I have to share with you. with our Passion Project Bootcamp program. So anyway, your first step is always to attend the free masterclass. It's www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. You can go into the link, put in your name, email, and you're good to go. You're gonna love it because we have so many students tell me, Julie, I absolutely love the free masterclass. They learn so much from it. And of course, there's a little gift in there. So definitely go check it out. The second thing that you need to have as a sophomore is a solid summer plan. So I'm talking about that summer when you go from 10th grade to 11th grade. That transitional summer break is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the 9th grade to 10th grade, okay? So from 10th grade to 11th grade, you need to have a strong summer plan. Now, when I'm talking about summer plan, I'm not talking about, oh, you know, I should just pay some money to go to a summer program and camp and check it out. Maybe I should go to like some Stanford or Harvard pre-college summer program and hopefully that will get me accepted because colleges are gonna love that I went there. No, 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 no. Okay, when it comes to your summer plan, we wanna bring back that theme formula again. So what am I doing this summer that really helps me dive into my academic interests? What am I doing this summer that's really helping me dive into my personal interests? What am I doing this summer that helps me strengthen my SPV? So strength, personality, and values. And so I have my students, there are a couple of categories to a good summer plan, and that's something that I definitely cover in the free masterclass and in the Passion Project Bootcamp program that we have. But just to give you a few here, you need to work on a passion project. You need to network with professors so that you land a research or an intern position. Now, you might be wondering, I'm not interested in research, Julie. Well, I want to share with you so many of my students' case studies. So one of my students, she actually didn't also want to work on research, and research is not for everyone. Like, I don't like research anymore. I just like talking to you guys. I like coaching students and things like that, right? So she actually reached out, and without asking for a research position, instead she asked for something else, like another opportunity. And so she was able to participate in their project that they were working school-wide. She was also able to sit in a semester worth of classes at that school. So she felt a relationship in other ways. Like, it didn't have to be research, right? So that's one of the things that my students work on over the summer. Number two, one of the things that you do need to put into the category is SAT and ACT prep. And so that's something that also I have my students put into the category. And there are a few more categories, but those are some of the things that you can start off with. But yes, having a strong summer is important because that's the only precious time that you can really devote to strengthening your theme without worrying about your classes and tests and exams and GPA and AP exams and all that stuff. This is your precious 2 to 3 months. And then next summer, so if you're going from 11th grade to 12th summer, yes, you do have the time to work on all of these things, but now you have the essay aspect and the application aspect. So 10th and 11th grade, that summer is precious. So you want to have a strong action step and plan, not just like, oh, let me just do this and try this. You need to have a strategic action step. The third thing that you need to have as a sophomore is to start networking with college admission officers. This is something that I emphasize so much in my program and to my students, because if you're telling me that you want to get accepted into a certain school and you've never networked, you've never put yourself out there, if they don't know who you are, I don't know how it's gonna work out. Colleges absolutely love when students reach out the right way, not the aggressive way, not in an annoying way, the right way. And so that's something that I also really teach my students. And one of the lessons in our Passion Project Bootcamp is all about how to network with college admission officers. We provide templates and emails and all of that good stuff. So you don't need to worry about like, what do I write in these emails? Like, what do I say? This is so scary. So networking with college admission officers is super important. And also, you should have a list of your colleges. So we have 2 types of college lists in our Passion Project Bootcamp and in our program. One is called a long college list and another one is called a short college list. So short colleges list is something that you shorten from the long college list. So now as a sophomore, you should have a running list of your colleges that you'd like to apply to. When you're picking colleges and researching colleges, you need to do a lot of research. So let's say, for example, you're like, I want to get into MIT, and then you apply to Caltech, Stanford, USC, all these schools. Every school is so different. Like what they're looking for in an applicant, what they really want to see in an applicant is very different, right? So that's why you need an individual strategy for each school. And so starting your college list really helps you out with researching, figuring out like what is it that they really want to see in students, figuring out basically how you can position yourself as a strong applicant for each school. A lot of students make the mistake of just looking at NIST rankings and like GPA, SAT scores. Those things are all important. But what students don't look into is what is it that this college is really looking for in an applicant. So this is like it's like a training series that we also have in our program, where I literally lay out like what is Harvard looking for, what is Stanford looking for, what is USC looking for, because every school is so different. Their initiative, mission statement, values are very, very distinctively different. So that's another thing that you want to start doing as a sophomore. All right, so I shared 3 things that you must do as a sophomore right now. And in the next week's video, I'm going to share the remaining 3. So we're gonna divide this up into 2 parts again. So this was 10th grade college admissions checklist, part 1, and then you'll also get part 2 next week. So let me know in the comments what was your biggest takeaway, and also give it a thumbs up if you are loving the checklist series. That really lets me know that these videos are helpful to you and I can make more of them. All right, so that's pretty much it for today's video. To wrap this video up, I know you hear me talk about like join the free masterclass, join the free masterclass, but really, join the free masterclass. It's free. It's 60 minutes of so much strategies and case studies and updated college admission strategies. And you know, at the end, I share more information about the program, the Passion Project program, where we have so many good results from students. I'm gonna just put a few testimonials here: landing research positions, getting published, getting accepted into their dream colleges. And so, I mean, these students probably were where you were at. Like, I don't know if I want to invest in a program, but they did. And they figured out how to get accepted. They figured out how to stand out. Investment is so important because it teaches you things that you don't know the fastest, quickest way. So attend the free masterclass so that you can learn more about our strategies, and it'll also motivate you. So I'll put the link right here, www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. And also I'm on Instagram. My handle is @Julie_Kim7. Follow me. I share daily tips and strategies behind the scenes, my favorite food, where I go during the weekend. I mean, if you're interested. So yeah, follow me there as well. I'll be back here with another video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.